So here we are for round two. Let's see here. I'm going to look at what this guy did in the replays and come back. Okay, so they're not giving me access to the replays, but we'll draw first. What's a fine hand? Some Wellsprings would be great for this hand. And some removal would be nice. Rest of the Slasher works very well. Mirror Turbine. This 4-1 generator is very hard to kill off without Infect or -1 counter. Especially if tons of artifacts lying around. Spire Serpent as well works well with this Mirror Turbine. So pause it while we're waiting for our opponent. Okay, Signal Pest on turn 1. It's very interesting. I haven't actually seen this guy played in the format yet. I've heard he's decent in poison decks, though this is a red deck, so I don't know how poisonous it'll be. Mortar Pod's a good way to answer this guy. So we can answer him at will. Red doesn't have any pump. And if he's playing green and he wants to mirror metal with Signal Pest, that's fine with me, for the most part. If he plays a Blister Stick here, Piston Sledge, okay. Kill that. That's a very nice start for us. Piston Sledge is not very good if you don't have a way to equip it. So, Spin Engine, it's just a 3-1 in our deck, but 3-1s for 3 are fine. If we can hit another land drop, we should be golden here. Blister Stick Shaman. Oh, very nice. Into the core. Okay. Well, we'll run this guy out here. Hope he doesn't have a Blister Stick Shaman. If he does, actually, I don't think it's a May ability, so we can actually kill his own Blister Stick Shaman with the by sacrificing this guy. So he's mono red, it seems, or he's just missing a color. Or he has nothing to do. He might have a Burn the Impure. Who knows? Okay, so we should get a land drop there. I'm going to run this guy out. There's no red instants that come into play. We'll just swing first, actually. So he dropped another mountain. He could be really missing a color. It seems like he's missing a color because he's had this. Okay, Slagstorm. So regenerate, which is fine for us. Okay, that's nice. Very nice. We'll see if we can get another land drop this turn, actually. Okie dokie, so we can play our Mirror Turbine next turn. Actually, our Spire Serpent. And we'll be able to lock up the game in short order. So he does have that guy to attach his Piston Sledge, which is pretty nice. That'll make him a 4/4, but it doesn't get around our regenerating dude. We shouldn't play it before combat. If he wants to trade his Squire for a Mirror Sire, that's fine with me. He does not. I think we have this game locked up. Um. I mean, we can just... No, we don't even win there. We just need to play this out. I'll give us Metalcraft automatically. And even if he has another way to blow up another artifact, we can still make another one. So I think we're going to get a concession here. Okay, so he's actually in a block. We're going to regenerate. The best way... I want to keep that damage, might as well. So we'll make a token here and regenerate here. Okay. On to game 2. So it's mono red. This guy is good against Spin Engine. If he's mono red, he's going to be playing artifacts. As we saw, at least one. I do like this setup right now. I don't think we changed anything against mono red. Peace Strider is effective because he's not infect. So we'll keep this. I like this guy against red more than Limnigrid Drake or Gargoyle. So we'll keep this setup. We haven't drawn our Massacre Worm once yet. Okay, there's a Sword of Feast and Famine. It's not as good in this Sword of Body I'm in Limited, but it's still pretty insane, in my opinion. We're not going to mulligan. He's on the play. It says it's best in its early turns if you can actually use the untap effect to good value. Nice Steel Sabotage. We do need to draw lands though. So he has no plays. Okay, we need to draw some lands. It does seem he is mono red. Straight up. Put this out here. He could have a Blister 6 Shaman, which would be really nice for him. I'm actually expecting he does. Should be a Blister. Let's get 3 mana there. We might side out Spin Engine. Titan Forge. That card is not very good, guys. Let me tell you that. It asks for way too much before it's effective. Now we can put the Sword of Feast and Famine in play. I just really want to play it and equip it on the same turn, though. I'm going to see if we can hit a land drop here. Wow, that's not good. If your opponent's stuck on mana, you might be able to win the game with a Titan Forge. But if your opponent's stuck on mana, you might just win the game anyways. Let's see what he's got. So, he's not even able to activate his Titan Forge because he's... Okay, so that's fine for us. We have a go for the throat. I really wanted to draw land there, but c'est la vie. I'll offer the trade here. No, I don't want to discard a card, so I don't want to offer up the trade. I don't think I do. Let me think about this. I want to keep on beating down for now. Getting extra damage in would be nice. Although I do want to draw some land here. We've drawn 3 spells, 3 plus 7 in our hand, 10 spells and 3 lands, which is not quite the proportions that are in our deck, actually. Okay, 6 mana. Nathasaur. Okay. That's fine, as long as we draw some land. Okay, so we did get some land. We'll need a little bit more, but we're doing good now. Restless Slasher is nice. It'll keep him from attacking next turn, because we'll have regeneration mana backup. Our regeneration backup. Metallic Mastery. Okay, so we're going to sacrifice, draw a card, sacrifice this guy to himself, because if we let him have it, he'll just sacrifice it himself. That's kind of a disappointment, but c'est la vie. We need to draw some lands. So there's some land. That's very nice. He's going to put something on his Titan Forge. Oh, he's been top. Okay, that seems like a bad play. But if he's trying to go for some quick wins, if we actually let him have it, he'd be able to kill both of our guys. It's a good thing we didn't mess up there. His Titan Forge is still doing nothing, though. Oh, he can still sacrifice it to this guy. I'm sorry. So that's good play. Think I'm fine with Mirror Turbine right now. We'll be able to block each turn. If he has another Metallic Mastery, that'll be bad for us. But this will be a good way to stem the bleeding. We have 2 bounce spells for his Titan Forge, so we're really going to mess with him if he doesn't have anything else but to do but use his Titan Forge. Piston Sledge. Very interesting. So he can go 8 trample by sacrificing his Titan Forge, which would be fine for him. Does he have a way to kill it? That's funny. Okay. Nothing to fear, though. We do have the way to bounce his guys. This is kind of annoying. If we had some land earlier, we would be fine, but we're in a bit of a predicament. If we play anything, yeah, we can't play anything. That's the problem. So we have to bounce next turn. Okay. Well, we can't play anything because he'll trample over for lethal. So we have to bounce. We have no choice. It's quite disturbing.